smart man once told me that the payoff for hard work is not what you get, it's who you become.
Game night in the fall. Whether it's high school football, college, or pro, Michigan lives football. It's packed houses with colorful crowds, fired up coaches, monster hits, and amazing efforts. Big games and bigger causes. Communities come together. Teams bond. Dreams are realized. The dreams start now. This is the Football Frenzy Kickoff Special.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Football Frenzy Kickoff Special. I'm Jack Doles, joined by the Frenzy crew, Larry Figursky and Casey Jones.
And we'll spend the next hour getting you ready for the start of the high school, college, and professional football seasons.
You know, so often we're asked, why do we make such a big deal about high school football? And why don't you give the same type of attention to all those other sports?
It's a really good question. Here's your answer.
Look at the crowds that flock to stadiums on Friday nights, and you'll see
Friday night football is a special thing, and it has been for a long time.
high school football extends beyond family and friends. It brings communities together and creates bonds with bands of brothers that carry on for life.
I think it sort of encapsulates everything you talk about in society, really. You know, hard work, sacrifice, trust. I think people are just drawn to it because they started playing it in this country at a young age, a lot of people. And everybody's an expert.
Marching bands, cheerleaders, color-clad student bodies. They're all part of the pageantry that is high school football. And the anticipation this time of year is always at a fever pitch.
Well, I think it's the fresh start of a new school year, and everything is new, and you know, every team that comes into practice has a chance to win a state championship. So, you know, I think that's what just makes Friday night so special. And you know, I love basketball and I love that, but it's that build-up, that whole week build-up to that Friday night game that's just makes it unbelievable.
That explain things a little bit for you?
Yeah, it certainly does.
All right.
3 West Michigan teams won state titles a year ago: Zeeland West, West Catholic, and Muskegon Catholic Central. Now at MCC, Steve Zerwan took over for a legend in Mike Holmes, yet is quickly building one of his own. In just his second season at the helm, the Crusaders won the Division VIII state title a year ago. For the first time in 30 years, they'll play in a conference this season, the Lakes 8, and return 18 starters, 9 on each side of the ball.
We had just a tremendous offseason. We had such hardworking kids, and they met a lot of goals in the weight room. And, you know, a group of seniors that I think the seniors know that they have to work hard this offseason, which they did. You know, our goal is not necessarily to win a conference title, but to qualify for the playoffs. We know if we're qualified for the playoffs after playing that schedule, you know, our team's going to be pretty battle-tested.
And as they always do, the West Catholic Falcons, defending state champs in Division V, have a brutal schedule to contend with, and they open the season at Oak Ridge, a team they beat on the drive to Ford Field last season. Now they're returning about half of their starters, but the emphasis and leadership will be on 3-year starting QB Travis Russell.
It's Travis's football team. I mean, he's really taken leadership role this camp. It's his team. He knows that. He's done a great job with it. So we're looking forward to see what he can do a little bit more. We're running a few more things, a few more formations, and see if we can cut him loose a little bit and have some fun with it.
John Shillito's Zeeland West Ducks open against Detroit Country Day on Thursday. He lost a bunch of key players to graduation, including Danny Botter and Jordan Van Dort, but history shows Shillito coach teams pile up points with a well-run wing tee. Casey Brinks is back at quarterback. He runs this offense beautifully. For the Ducks, complacency will be one of their biggest foes this season.
Well, you know, it definitely helps build the program, but it also it's double-edged. I mean, you have to understand that this is a new season and at this different time. And you do spend, I think kids spend a little bit more time, and even as coaches, you relax a little bit, and there's a little too much patting on the back maybe sometimes.